Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a puzzle that I enjoyed a whole lot where I had to use a mechanic that I had discovered earlier and had a hard time imagining when it could ever be relevant, but there was a way for it to. Hi, Bunny. Where are you heading to? Oh, you don't know. Then I realized afterward that I probably didn't actually need to use that. I could have had a vine dangle a bean over the water and then freeze that vine and it would have dropped it, so I didn't necessarily have to drop it myself. But I'm glad that I dropped it myself because that was fun. Anyway, there are two 4s way over here. Which one is closer? Because I'll take that one. A lot of path of least resistance gets taken here. But I mean, if I have no reason not to, why not? Commitment. Yeah, just whatever's closest, whatever's the right difficulty rating, it's fine. Alright, I'm committing to getting this puzzle down. Whoa, Bunny came from the top, I guess. There you are. Alright, so, right, I have to commit to a particular recipe, and I get a variety of beans for choosing which one is which. Yep, so those close permanently. I need to get there, so we got bucket, cloud, and bomb. Okay, that one... Wait, hang on. I did. Whoa. Something like wires just got crossed in my brain. I'm like, I said bucket, I said cloud, and I'm like, wait, I'm reading these in the wrong order. Wait, what's this one called? Anyway, yes, bucket, cloud, and bomb. Those are the right order. Okay, well, let's visualize. That always goes very well for me. So, I need to be here. Okay, 3 bombs could get me through that. What about this? Red bean there. Hang on, bean inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. 1, 2, 3 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4 white. 3 blue, 4 white, 5 red. A 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, and I can choose... it's complicated. Being that this is a 4-bean puzzle, and being that it would be the sort of trick I would have to do, there's going to be some reason I maybe need to do a multi-bean recipe on one of these. Yeah, bomb blows up and cloud turns into a bean and then becomes a component of bomb or something. Anyway, how's this happening? I think the only way that's going to happen is if bomb is red, I bucket a cloud here, spawn it, it spawns that bomb, then I send another bomb this way, blowing up both that cloud and this bomb and this rock. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. Okay, yeah, so bomb would appear to have to be red. However, I have 5 red beans and... I'm gonna have to profit here. Bomb needs to be made of red. 2 reds? I can't make it of 2 reds. I mean, kind of the obvious here is, since buckets are usually made of blue, make it bucket blue. Clouds are white, make a cloud of white. And then the leftover is red. I have the most of reds. I need the most of bombs, probably, so make the bomb of red. Did I say... I probably said several wrong colors in there. What I meant was bucket blue, cloud white, bomb red. That leaves me with 1 blue with which to get another blue, and that seems unproductive. I'd have no means of freezing. Wait. So bucket not blue, bucket white instead? Maybe, because otherwise grabbing this blue bean is no operation at all. Yeah, obviously I can do this. Sure, cool, fun. Isn't that great? Whoa, that is not the undo button. What was I trying to do? Alright, so if bucket would bring this in here, and I'd leave one of these here, And I would zap you there and zap you again and do this. Okay, that all goes as expected. But now I'm short 2 reds. And long 2 whites. Alright. So... Cloud is where prophets could exist. No, they couldn't. How could they exist? I can't change the recipes once I'm in. No blobs are involved, so no. I can't make more beans than I start with. Unless... No. I was thinking, like, spawning something here and then changing the recipe? Because this is spawnable space that I'm walking on now. Is there any way... Let's see, a bomb would blow up there, a bucket would lock me in. Not necessarily, yeah, no, necessarily. A bucket would lock me in, and a cloud would do nothing. No, I don't see that as viable in any way. Okay. So, like, I don't think I've seen the central mechanism at play here. It's not just simple choice of an optimal bean selection. There's definitely something more to it than that. There always is for a 4-bean. These are in different columns. One bucket doesn't get both. Can't spawn because tiled. So is it really a choice if I pick one or the other, or is it a matter of bucket is actually white? Cloud is actually blue, and bomb still remains red. No matter what, this is not enough bombs, unless there's some trickery I can do to blow up more rocks at a time? I don't think there is. And no trickery I can do to light this bomb's fuse without another bomb being involved. So that's 5 bombs I need. Okay, that's 5 bombs I need, which fundamentally conflicts with the inventory that I have. Either I'm making more beans, somehow, or I don't need 5 bombs, somehow. No, just no place where I can mess with... Oh... query. Can't quite test here. I wanted to see if... maybe I can do it here. I can't. I maybe can. No. A bean in a bucket over top of a recipe tile doesn't change that recipe. Otherwise, maybe I could leave a bucket there, changing, like, cycling the cost of a cloud back and forth. And then get some profit that way, but that's not how it works. These are stricter than bean detectors. The beans have to actually be on the ground. Except held by a vine counts? The beans have to be able to see the ground. Right, yeah, in my pocket is no good. So, this needs a visual to the bean from on the ground. That's how I'll think of it. Okay, so, fundamental conflict. Current approach needs 5 bombs. The most I have of any one color of beans is 5, and I can't change that color, therefore 1 is staying here, so the most I have spawnable of any one color of bean is 4. I mean, this is water, and I have nothing to fill water. I can't get to it from the other side. I can't cross the slime. The choice between these 2 tiles makes no difference. Same here, same here. Not same here. It does have to be the top tile for that. These are not in range of any other tiles for exploding. So does appear as though this is a hard requirement to use 3 bombs to get through here. I do have to wonder why the extra thickness here, like why not just have these be water and just have the rocks there? If not, I'm supposed to do some kind of trickery here. Probably supposed to do some kind of trickery here. But with no water filling... Okay, so this wall exists just so I can't zap that bean. Which could save me a cloud instead of something... Okay. What these do is unclear to me. Okay, so... the only way I can imagine to use fewer bombs is to not need a second one to make this one explode, thereby already standing here and pushing north, or something else bumping into that, like a vertically moving bucket, which itself needs to be bumped from here, so no. Clouds can't do it. So no, this appears to be a hard requirement of 5 bombs. Therefore, I need a way to make 5 bombs out of 4 beans. So I guess the idea with what I was doing in the other place... Oh, how would this be? Or maybe 5 bombs out of 3 be... Hang on, I don't need very many clouds. Yeah, so cloud can be blue, because I only ever need 1 cloud. I can forego this blue bean. Then why is it there? I'm sure there's a reason. So if blue and red, then that's terrible. But there was something I was somehow thinking about how, like, that cloud would be made out of bomb components, and after I bomb, I get that bean back. But that's clearly worse than just not involving that bean in the first place. Then I just have it. I don't have to mine it out of a cloud. Yeah, the only one of these that feels like potentially being more expensive could be a benefit is the cloud. But yeah, I really can't mess with... Oh, unless... Let's see, if you were white, and I put one of you here... No, there isn't a time when this is possible. This is all structured very specifically so that I cannot do a door close trick. Right? I mean, yeah. Two buckets? I don't have the beans to make 2 buckets here. Yeah, I don't have the means to make 1 bucket here. Ugh. Wait, hang on, but yes, I can make 2 buckets here. What am I talking about? Like this? Okay, so you're moving simultaneously. Okay, I got back in there, but you locked me out. So there's like so many problems with that. Also, I can't get in here and then back there. Unless you were still with me, and even then I couldn't step off of here. No, this is... Okay, well, I looked at that. That's a dead-end path pretty clearly, okay? So that's not a part of this machine that I can break. Alright, what is? Alright, this appears to be one of these styles of puzzle where, like, I can't exactly walk around doing things and learn new information. It's just either I have the insight or I'm doing literally nothing. So, in terms of resource allocations, the way it works best, as far as I know so far, is white bucket, blue cloud. I think this either for sure means I must have red bomb, or is there to make me think that, but, like, the answer is actually something else. Still keep trying to think of ways to break this machine, and I can't find any. It's a pretty solid machine. But anyway, so... one cloud wants to go in there. A bucket carries it. We do that, as expected. And that explodes. Then I still have 2 white beans left to bring me this, which I need. And this which I don't. If only I had a red petal somewhere. So 1 spare cloud, and also the spare remains of a cloud over there. I don't think that one's relevant, since I couldn't really do anything with it other than if I was at the exit. But yeah, you need to explode. Come on, cloud, just like be compressed a whole bunch and then violently expand. Okay. So sure, that's the process. That's as far as I can get with the tools given to me. So, I need to build a new tool out of these somehow. What could that mean? Yeah, this just feels like an all-or-nothing thing. Like, I can't chip away at this and make little bits of progress. I just... Okay. Gonna sit here and think about this for 20 minutes and then suddenly have the entire answer. I hope that's not it. Like, usually puzzles in this game don't go that way, but right now I'm just completely walled. Like, there's just nothing. So, I mean, try to invent something, and maybe then we can have something. Yeah, I'm really wishing for, like, any action I could take here, but as an action to attempt to take, let's talk through the consequences of higher costs. Is there any way that making one of these cost more than 1 bean could help me somehow? If there's an immutable arrangement where there's already a bean somewhere spawnable, like this, that involves more than 1, then maybe. Those are unspawnable. I have to move them somewhere in order to do anything with them. Bucket, yeah, so beans can't come back to me from a bucket without being able to freeze, and there's no freezing in this puzzle. So for a bucket, it seems no. If a cloud cost more than 1 of something, how could that have an effect? All my instincts are telling me I need to act on this part of the puzzle somehow after I'm already out here. Because otherwise we're just not going to get anything done. Like, this is the recipe zone, right? It just feels like it'd be really underwhelming as a puzzle to have my only interaction with these just an upfront choice of which beans to put on them. That's just not this game's style. Like, I really feel like I'm missing something more. So, higher costs. I pay it and then I get it back, therefore no work has taken place. If this, and then that, and then I destroy that, then somehow I get more, but I have no bomb access now and I can't get it. Because there's no arrangement that puts a cloud that I've spawned while I still have access to the cloud recipe within range of a bomb that's under my control. I mean, well, that cloud's blocking me for one thing, and it'll kill me for another thing. I can't somehow avoid triggering these, The most I can do in terms of door jamming is to hold them down with a monster. The two monsters who can do that are Bucket and Cloud. Sorry, Bucket and Bomb. Bucket's the more cooperative of the two, but it can't get out of my way ultimately, so if I ever have a Bucket to my right, it would have to pass me again and be on my left before I can get out of here. If I have a Bomb on my right, it could potentially blow up, but I'd have to be right in its face. And it would blow up in my face and I would die. If I had a Bomb going ahead of me. Why do I want to call this Cloud today? So, no. I cannot imagine how more expensive recipes could ever do anything. Now, let's say I made white buckets. And had a bucket going back and forth here, in addition to one who also was here. Like, nothing ever happens with that interference pattern. Unless it does. No, but I don't want to remove beans from a recipe cost, I want to add them. I want this cloud to cost 1 red and 1... Well, no, I want it to first cost 1 white, then cost a red and a white, and then I want to blow up one that I made while it only cost 1 white. Ah, now hold up. Okay, clouds can remove things from buckets. So I don't necessarily need to be around to zap the bucket if a cloud can do it. So a bucket with a... Let's make that blue. A bucket with a bean in it. The order in which the beans are given to me is kind of suspicious. There's totally a reason for that, I would say. Probably, maybe. So right here, I can indeed make a 1-cost cloud, then afterward make it cost 2. But that's the most lead time I can get on that, right? I can get 1 more turn, and not get anywhere to do anything useful with that. Can't get back in here and collect my extra white bean reward. Wait! No, I do have an oscillator here. Okay, I think I just did it. Right, I think I just did it. There we go. There we go. This oscillates. Since this oscillates, I need a cloud to be made of... Okay, this is it. This is it. This is how I break this machine. Alright, this is cool. Okay, okay. Those things together. It finally came together. Alright, so... Blue for bucket? I don't know, maybe. I think I want... Okay, so what happens if I put red and white on here? What do you grab? You grab red. That's probably good. Now I'm gonna need some buckets out here. So I need a different set of beans. Let's say bucket is white and cloud is blue? I don't know, maybe. So if blue and red, you grab the red, here's a cloud. So this is oscillating now. Cool. Like this is definitely, again, all of my instincts are saying, this is absolutely the mechanism I'm using. But... how does it work exactly? See, my colors are wrong. I think I needed red and white for the cloud? bucket is white, maybe. Cloud... Okay, so bucket is white, therefore I do this. Cloud is gonna be... Was it red and white? Okay, but first, for a moment, let's make it of blue. And have no ability to really... Now, hang on. So if I do this, and on this turn manipulate some beans, yeah, I get killed. I kinda had something already in that bucket. But no, I have to start the bucket moving and then make the cloud second in order to get out of here with my beans. False. I can put them down here. So if I'm innocent, I have no beans. I can make the cloud. The bucket could already have something in it. And I could get away with my crime here. But what crime is that? Well, no, might be one that I can do. I could remove the blue, but I'm not getting that blue back. And also, you don't have any beans to be putting on and off of that. Okay, but this is the area to be focusing in. Like, I'm super sure this is the way. How about blue and red? So I'm just going to put a red bean there. That's the wrong spot. Is it? Yes. Definitely. There might be different oscillation I can do. Actually... How about some alchemy? Okay, bucket. I'm going to put a red bean in you. I did that. Here is blue. Here is blue. You're going to go back and forth and do nothing in particular, but with the cloud there... I think now this will... Well, what will this do? This might set up some kind of, like, 4 cycle. No, it's the same. That's just red on, red off, red on, red off, but I have no blues. So we needed that to be white and red instead. Therefore, bucket had to be blue? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. No, that doesn't work. Here, you have red in you. Then I'm gonna put a white there, then I can get away with my white here. Now you alternate between white and red. Okay. This doesn't help. Well, it gives me alchemy that turns white into red. I still am severely short of resources, but at least I can achieve some color changing now. Like, I still need to be able to make buckets at this point. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, the mechanism here would be... do that. This happens a little farther away, ideally. Let's do 2, I guess. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I do 2 at once... Okay, yeah, so you made all the things. Did I profit from that? I think so. Yeah, so I think I have infinite red now. Only problem is I have no blue. But I think I have infinite red. Do I have infinite red? Am I right about this? Yes, okay. I have infinite red. Cool. That's a good start. Bucket needs to be white. Or something. Like, okay, now hang on. So what did I have for bootstrapping? I needed everything that I have for bootstrapping. Like, I got out here with 2 white and a red, which is the minimum to create more reds. However, I could, if I had a bucket, I could gain a red or a blue. And what does that mean? It just means one single color change, which isn't really helpful to me. I think bucket needs to be made of 1 white. Somehow I need this cloud to be spawned from a blue bean, but see, that doesn't make sense because, like, both of these are totally going to have a purpose. Okay, well, so, alright. So I went from having just, like, absolutely nothing to do to something extremely fiddly that I can mess around with and hopefully maybe somehow accomplish something. I think at some point I do need to accomplish this. Spawn that. Okay, I know a way, kinda. So let's say I had the bucket that's made of white, moving a red around. I put this white bean here. This is all wrong. But I think I can fix it. This also has to do with color priorities and stuff. Okay, so this is... Is red bean here, maybe? Let's say both the red and the white are there. This bucket is here, trying to move. I put down that blue. I go ahead and spawn this. Bucket takes that. I zap it. Now, what are the priorities? You took red, you put it there, now you're going to take red off and just put it back forever. So if I'd had white on top... and red down here, or white in the bucket maybe could work? Okay. No, okay, so I zap you. I zap this. I have no beans on me. You're going to take the blue off. I'm going to force you to put it here. You will pick up the white and put it there. You'll pick up the red and put it there. And now we're in a stable pattern. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Is it? Now how do I profit? I put a red here, I spend a white to get another red, and then I have no whites left. Also, I'm in conflict. How am I ever making a bucket out here? No, this is just worse. All I did was, well, no, not all I did was ditch a blue bean there. I did something else. Well, yeah, the blue bean is just here instead of being there. Yeah, a white bean left my pocket and went there, essentially. But then also these two swap, and I can't spawn a bucket, so it doesn't... I can spawn a bucket! Hold on. Hold on, and I can get a blue, which would do nothing for me. So I don't want it. So I want... Yeah, I can spawn a bucket while the cloud costs the other thing. Have 2 reds. But now nothing. Getting there, it's just... everything costs so much? And I have so little money to spend. Okay, so... swap white for blue and see what happens. I kind of know what happens. Hold on, I can spawn the cloud in a different spot that's more convenient for doing things here. Let's put the cloud there. Wait, yeah, here we go. Okay, I can get all my beans out while having that cloud made of blue. But... no. No, that's... okay, other way around. Bucket is blue. No. No matter what I make the... hang on, bucket is red? Maybe the bucket's red, I don't know. Maybe this is where the more expensive recipe comes in. But no, it can't. Oh, maybe I can make the... no, I don't want to. Oh. No, I can't have red bucket. No way. Bucket is blue or white. Okay, let's go through these motions with blue buckets. I'll use a different cloud arrangement here. Boy. I like the idea of cloud here in this corner. And bucket moving back and forth here because, in theory... okay, and maybe in practice... this makes it possible to spawn the cloud... and get out with... well, this isn't really any different from what I had, is it? No. No, this is the same. Okay, this is the same machine. Okay, I built this machine before. It gives me infinite reds. But I can't turn this corner with infinite reds. I also need to be able to make a cloud, which I can do, but then to make that cloud I need to be able to make a bucket, which I can never do unless I get my hands on that, which requires a bucket. So, let's do this the other way around. Cloud is blue and will stay that way. Bucket is white and will stay that way. I want to put down a red here, put down my white there just to get rid of it, do this, do this. That mechanism works the same, I've just swapped those two colors. Yeah, okay, I think this way works. Why do I think that? It totally does not. Okay, I can make a bucket and get something blue. I'll have to make another one with my last white, which, yeah, okay, is oh, but I need another one. Can I put, like, more beans down here? Have this cost 3? No, that doesn't help. So when I transformed that, right, currently I have no means to make a cloud. Okay, so I have to make 2 clouds to turn a profit here, right? All I've done at this point is brought these beans back, but not really changed anything. So yeah, I think I am in the... no, I've reversed red and blue, or what would have been white. Therefore I can't turn a profit here. If red were cloud and blue were bomb, I could. Right, okay, so it needs to be at a certain time. But yeah, while it's expensive, all I do is get back what I already put in there. My buckets are gone. I do need a bean that can turn into a cloud. But I don't need another red because I have infinite red. Okay, so now hang on. Can I somehow do it with this? I doubt it. But if I ignore that red bean, since I have an infinite supply... I don't have an infinite supply. Also, this becomes a bit of a timing nightmare. It happened to work out that time. Okay, there's a cloud. Yeah, fun. But I have nothing. Yeah, this contraption's going, but I don't have a hold of you. I could respawn you, but that doesn't make any sense. I could time that better so there's an extra bean there, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, but there's a path somewhere in here. Just like... There's still a big piece that I'm missing somehow, I think. Alright, I took a little break, then I just sort of sat there thinking about this for a little while. So, the fact that this is one single red bean, still by every way I can evaluate, means bomb at the end needs to be one single red bean. Because this has to turn into a bomb, spawned by a cloud that has to be there, brought by a bucket that has to go this way. Like, that is what this means, right? Is there any way that could be false? A bomb can never turn this corner. It can't spawn here in this spot. It can't get there by any other means. I can't get in here. I can't deposit another bean in this spot, and a bomb absolutely must be next to this rock in order to blow it up. No vertical movement here. Yeah, okay, so... It is an immutable requirement that bombs cost, once I'm out here, must be one single red bean. I was trying to figure out if I could do something like... Say a bucket would cost 2 reds. Okay, now hang on. So here's maybe where that other cost thing could come in. No, okay, so a bucket can't cost anything involving red because I have to put a bucket here. Same for bomb. I'm stuck with one single red until I get here. So none of these can cost anything involving red. Okay, so solving those constraints means that I can cut out that entire line of reasoning. So, a resource check again. I'm working under the assumption that what I need here is, at the end, 1 bucket to carry 1 cloud here, and then I need infinite bombs. To achieve infinite bombs, I need 2 clouds out here and 1 bomb. That is the way I have been able to set this up so far. Therefore, I'll definitely have enough clouds, but then I also need a bucket, and this implies that I might want several buckets. It takes 3 buckets to both get these stashed away beans and... put a cloud where it needs to go. None of the 3 can be reused for any of the other purposes. I'm still wondering if I can ignore these, especially the red one, since I should have infinite red production. Or could I... somehow... So if bomb cost 2 reds... then I would need at least 3 clouds out here to make a profit. Yeah, because I'd be actually destroying those 2 reds in the process of getting 2 reds back if I'm blowing up 2 clouds. So I need at least 1 more cloud than the number of bombs that I have, than the number of beans that a bomb costs. So 1 and 2 seems like a reasonable way to solve that. I'm pointing at these spots because this is where I chose for blowing up 2 clouds in that spot with a bomb coming from here. So that's what I mean when I point at this spot. Okay. So yeah, so far my constraints just don't solve. Alright, so how many buckets do I need? 1 in here. So a bucket and a cloud as part of my oscillator here. And those have to be made when all I have access to is a single of each color for this that I can't change. Then 1 red, 2 blue, 3 white that I can change in all sorts of ways. But red, again, can't be involved except as the thing that oscillates. So what I'm working with is 2 blue, 3 white. Yeah, like this is what I already knew. 2 blue, 3 white. Ignore the red because it's what oscillates, and it has to be what bombs are made of. Then why is this here? Like, this is the weirdest thing. If I'm doing infinite red production, is this supposed to be a bootstrap? Like, do I arrive here with 0 reds somehow? Maybe I do. But no, I don't. No, I'm always going to get out of here with a red unless I'm putting 2 reds on this. Unless I'm, like, getting a hold of these to go in there somehow? I'm totally not, though. Okay, what about the idea of sending a bucket backward through the... Impossible. I already tried that, so no. Why do you exist? You don't make any sense to me, unless cloud is made of red? And something else oscillates? But red is the highest priority bean to pick up, so nothing else can oscillate. Unless I'm oscillating white and blue, and red is not involved. Which I could do. Between the two, which is the higher priority? Blue is. And the one that's higher priority has to be the one that oscillates, right? I do need infinite bomb production. Well, sort of. I need some bomb production. Oh, but hang on. No, red is the highest priority. So... wait, could 2 buckets be involved here? A more complicated oscillator. I don't have the resources for that, do I? Well, no, not and also bootstrap. Okay, so minimum beans spent. Something left on this recipe tile. 2 somethings left on this recipe tile. 2 somethings used to spawn a cloud and a bucket here. 1 something left on this recipe tile, just in terms of like bean count. The most beans I can come out of here with is 3. Which puts me once again into this position of where I probably wanted... Okay, so to actually use some colors here. So back to this again. Cloud, cloud, bomb. Oscillate this, you know, this is white instead of blue, whatever. And gain more reds. But how do I gain something that can become a bucket? Ah, so... could I come out of here with 1 bean of each color? Let's pretend that's a bucket and that's a cloud somehow. I mean... no, not really. That doesn't work. And also, no, I don't have... hang on, no. So that would be... the white goes here. Therefore, I end up with this. So let's pretend I could set that up productively, and I'm out here with 1 of each color. I could be out here with red and 2 whites if one of those is... hang on. What if I'm out here with something that makes a bucket? And something that makes a cloud, but without any reds. Wow, but 2 reds are given to me here. I don't know how that would happen, but... I'd trade my... so, suppose I have 2 whites and a blue right now. And blue is the bucket. I could trade my blue for a red, and then just be in that situation again and have no more blues. I can't blow up a bucket. That doesn't destroy it. They're indestructible by explosion. Okay, so note. The only way it makes sense I would want to grab both of these is if the bucket recipe is white. Okay, so maybe this is telling me a constraint about what the bucket recipe must be. Or maybe this is just leeway, like I can set things up to arrive here either needing a blue or a red, and this is just like being kind and saying, okay, whichever of those situations you're in, you can choose the appropriate one. That would be weird and out of character, though, so maybe let's take on a spurious working assumption that bucket must be white because this makes sense to do with white buckets. Does that mean I gotta get out of here with 3 white beans, though? Because I need 3 buckets to get both of those in this. And if I'm producing white beans, then they're coming from the clouds somehow. And then what are the reds doing? Nothing. I can't work with that assumption. It's too implausible. It doesn't make sense. There's definitely a simple change I can make here, but the process of seeing that simple change is horrifically complex. So, I'm gonna be here a while, I guess. Alright, so here's an observation I wasn't using. Maybe I can do something with this. It's hard to see how, but maybe. I have to set up this whole oscillating machine again. The way it made sense was blue bucket, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, blue bucket. Okay, so that's bucket wherever. I didn't end up using the extra weird layout that I had set up, so... Well, I still like cloud in this corner, so that's the cloud corner. Alright, so bucket there. Do this. Put a red here. Take this. Put down your extra bean. And that's my oscillator. Okay. So observation is I can stay in this chamber and have enough room to do the... Ooh, can I have enough room to do the production thing? I think so. Here, I can get an extra space there. Oh geez, this is tight, but I think it still works. Spawn cloud. Spawn bomb. Blow up clouds. Yes, okay, I can profit here in this room. I'm still never making another bucket. Therefore, I have already lost. But is there some way I could have made the bucket cost something else? So I run out of blues if I make the bucket blue. There was a way to do something blue with clouds here, but it was weird and complicated and I didn't like it. What if blue makes the first bomb there, then I change that recipe, somehow not having a cloud in the way of doing that? How would that happen? I'm not sure. My 2 clouds would have to be here and here, then where is my bomb? In my face, killing me. There might still be ways to do this. I can't come up with a way that rescuing this blue makes sense. Except... but then what does blue do? I have too few blues. Basically, blue can spawn one thing and then it's done. That's it. That's all you get. So here is bucket. Bucket's going that way. Here is red. That bean is there. You do this. You do this. But I want something else. Maybe I can have something else. Hold on, hold on. I can still manipulate this recipe from here. I can take that red myself. Take that blue out of you. Replace it with white. Oh, hang on. This might have been productive somehow. It's difficult to see how, because what can I do with blue? Nothing. Well, hold on, but this gets me out here with one of each color, which might be meaningful. Can I alternate? I can only make one cloud from here because I don't have another white. With only one cloud, nothing's ever happening. Oh. I don't really want to change the cost of the bomb recipe. That is not particularly relevant to me. Right? I don't think it is. All this does is just get me the same number of things as I started with. That was a bucket. Right, I'm so used to clouds being white. Oh, they are. Oh, I'm in conflict right now. That's the other problem. So I can't make any clouds like this. Okay, no. No. This is terrible. Okay, but hang on. Let's proceed with... let's proceed with this. Still being able to make a bucket, I trade one bucket for a cloud here. And then I never get any more white beans. Can I have also left a white bean here? Like, can we oscillate differently somehow? Do I have a moment? Do I have a moment? Maybe I have a moment. If I could have a momentary, very cheap cloud here that becomes a very expensive cloud, and then I'm able to do something fancy with it. Cloud of red. Go quick. I did it. I made a cloud of red. And now I can't make anything else. So a cloud of white. Okay, can I... is there any way I can make that cloud just of white? No? That's white and red. Suppose I could have done that. Suppose I could have spawned this cloud just of white. Oh, but the bucket is white, so no. What? What is this? Am I somehow, like, on a super dead-end path here? Like, is this just fundamentally different from what I'm doing? I don't get it. I think I might have something here. This has potential. This is at least new. It's more than I was able to accomplish in the last 45 minutes. Okay, so that was... white bucket. Let me study the state. Yeah, it was white bucket. That ended up being made of all 3 beans. Okay, so I'm gonna bookmark this for reference. Okay, that seems like it might be a way to get more resources out. Boy, this was a brick wall for me. But I think by slowly scratching away at the cement with my fingernails, I might have managed to get a brick to come loose, finally. An observation I made. If I put the bucket here doing the cycle, this is actually a shorter way, and the cloud here. Every 3 the thing toggles, just because there are fewer turnarounds. If I put it horizontally, it's actually, the shorter way actually takes longer, which is interesting. Anyway, so just a little observation there. I could sort of demonstrate more what I mean, but I don't want to. I'm exhausted. I've been on this puzzle. Yeah, just hit the 2-hour mark, by the way. I think I have something that looks like it might have potential. I'm at least using more operations than I was with everything else. I'm actually leaving 3 beans in here, which for a long time I thought was impossible. I have to put a white bean in the bucket. Make it actually persist, because you pick it up on the turn that wants to do that. Put down all my beans here. So now I have a situation. I'm going to give myself some extra time just in case it matters. White bean is in the bucket. I'm going to end up with... Let's see, I have to pick these up and... I'm racing. I need to make a cloud out of white and red. I will get both of those back. I need to first make a bomb, though, because that needs to be made out of red. And I need that red bean to be part of my cloud recipe. Okay, so I have just enough time to get here, put these down, and just barely make a cloud out of white and red. So now, I get that white and red back, and I also get a blue. So I have an expensive cloud recipe happening here. That's why this red is out here. So I have a white bucket. Hang on, how is this going to do anything? This is going to do nothing, isn't it? No, this is going to do nothing. I have no, I have a white still, but it makes the bucket. What? I get a red back, and now I just have less than before. No, I have no more buckets. I need something white. That'll never be a cloud. No, this is worse than before. Okay. This is feeling pretty impossible to me at this point, because, like, the 2 closest things I can do just... absolutely decisively dead end. So yeah, here's how I have 3 colors of bean here, but can I produce more? Hang on. If I hang out in this area, can I still produce more somehow? No, I have 1 of each, therefore I can never make another bomb in this area. I needed to have made 2 clouds there somehow, which can't ever happen. I could choose a different color for the cloud to first be made of when I come in here and I'm racing to plant one, but like, I gotta plant them in pretty specific locations to do this. I'm too late to make a white there, and that becomes a and right, it's in conflict anyway, so I couldn't do it in either case. Okay, so this has absolutely dead ended, right? I just end up out here with no beans. Yeah, I end up out here with no beans and nothing I can do. Because I need to retrieve a red to do anything, and doing that costs me a white, and then I don't have enough to make a bucket. Or if I'd get a blue, again, nothing would happen because nothing just costs a blue. So if we go back here, I kept having a situation here where I managed to come out of here with a white in hand, and the other 2 just kind of doing their thing. The obvious problem with this is I have no blue beans. There's 1 up here. I do have a white to retrieve it, but then I have just 1. I need 2 to do anything. So I have to do that. I can't do any work here because there are no recipes I can make. Hold on, could I have done that thing that I did another way? Wait, hang on. So, to do the thing that I did, I need you to be on that tile with blue in your thing. No, blue's gonna set down first. I wanted red set down first without blue? Okay, well I can do that. Oh, could it be? Oh, it could be. Oh, hang on. Okay, something's happening here. So I do this process with red, which seems weird, but I think it buys me a little more time. No, you just bring blue there right away. The best I could do is red cloud in this position. Or do I have one more turn? Could I do red cloud in this position? I could. Is that good for something? No. Absolutely not. And if cloud is made of blue, then I have no blue. I can't do any production in this spot. So I just have to put down a red, because bomb must be made of red because of this snarl. So I come out here, I have a bucket. I can obtain blue. Okay, yeah, so here's a case where I'm out here with all colors of bean. But nothing I can do with them. Yeah, this is as far as I can ever get. Right, the timing on this. No, there's no timing. I can just wait until that happens because I can. Yeah, this is as far as I can ever get. I can blow that up and have no access to those beans, no access to buckets again ever. Nothing with this. There was no opportunity at any point in there for me to produce more beans. Additional bean production would require me to have a second blue, or a second whatever cloud's made of that's not red. Yeah, it was better when I had white, because I could at least do some production there. Okay, so basically I have two separate routes here. One that results in destroying this, then running out of resources. The other one, if I swap these two colors around, results in just destroying all of this and then running out of resources, right? So we saw what happened there. So I switch over, I do blue bucket, white cloud, which is a lot simpler to set up and kind of feels better. So blue bucket, white cloud, just put down the red, just whatever, doesn't really matter. And then everything is just a lot more friendly. I can do production in here, I can do it out here, sure, cool. But the same fundamental problems as always remain. I have a bunch of bombs, but I have 0 buckets and no potential to ever get a bucket again. There's this blue bean here that requires a bucket to get. So this blue bean here is why it doesn't make sense to have buckets blue. Buckets can't be red if I'm setting up a contraption here because there's only one red bean on the way in. The contraption has to involve the bucket going over the plate and also the cloud looking at the plate. Like, is this entire thing just wrong? Like, what I'm doing here? Is this just not what I do? I can't do it here. It's pointless to do it here. Because I have no interest in changing the cost of the bomb recipe. Unless I want to, like, cycle different... Huh. Actually, that's interesting. Because if I just do the absolute simplest thing, doesn't that result in me having some excess beans but otherwise being okay? Because I only ever need one cloud. What if I am contraptioning here in some way that oscillates red and something else, thereby being able to get around the constraint of bombs can only... because I can only have as many bombs as there are red beans. But I can't do that, though. I can only have... like 2 beans and 1 bean toggling. I can't have like red bean, then nothing, then white bean, then nothing, then red bean, then nothing. Suppose I could do that. Suppose I could set up that contraption and, you know, it would cost, you know, what it costs. I'd be out of blues, but I could get another. Okay, yeah, so just pretend that's contraptioning. I'm out here. I get another blue because I do need cloud yet. No, I'm out of beans. I can do this and have that happen as normal. I can't do production on bombs because they don't give back their beans. Yeah, so this is just a simple case of short 2 red beans. Which, by not spawning these monsters, I could have something else. Here, bombs cost nothing. They're free. Zap the sand and just get a bomb and have infinite bombs. How's that sound? If only you'd just point your wand a little bit more down at the ground. There's no other recipe that's using nothing. That should work, right? I mean, I know this doesn't do anything. There's no point in actually going through with the setup. But I'll do it to do it. Like, what would that even mean? Nothing, that's just alternating between 1 red and 2 reds. So if it were white instead... that doesn't gain me anything, it just means I spend another bean on a bomb, and I don't get those beans back in any way. No, it has to be involved with the cloud to make the profit, but I can't, I don't have enough beans. Blue specifically. I am absolutely a blue short of making this work. Or maybe a white short could also work, just if I had one more of either. I don't have any extra, I don't have any waste that I can tell. So blue approach. Let's just look at this one more time. Blue bucket, white cloud. Looks like this. I get here, I make this red because I have to because of this. I can do production in here now. I can make more whites, but that won't help me because I will never, ever, ever have a blue no matter what. It is impossible for me to get a blue now, because bucket is made of blue, so bucket must not be made of blue. So, I guess it looks vaguely more promising to have white bucket, blue cloud, but then, then it's not that I'll never, ever, ever have another cloud again, because there is a blue bean there. So if I get out of here with a white... yeah, okay, so this still looks the most promising, but I can't do production now, because I have no blues. I can have up to 1 blue. I can't produce with just 1 blue. And cloud has to oscillate between cost 1 and cost 2. So I get a blue, I do this, and all I can do is get the same number of resources out that I put into making the thing. I spend a blue, I get a blue back. Oh, is it the explosion thing again? Hold on. If I have a way to get back what I spent, it's the explosion thing again, isn't it? That's why this is too wide. Hold on, this might actually make sense. You're a cloud. You're a bomb. And now I still have this. Whoa, way to just completely forget the thing that you kept reminding yourself about that's so important in so many puzzles. Okay. Maybe I worked it out. Oh. I said a thing at one point about how I've never solved a puzzle in this game and felt like, man, I didn't really like that. I think this might be the first one that's done that to me. This felt kinda bad. I didn't enjoy the process of working through this. Oh, okay, so spawn that, put this here, and yeah, looks like I did it. Oh no. Yeah, this was miserable. First puzzle in the entire game that I think I didn't like. Just because, like, yeah, that contraption was cool, but the amount of ways it can go wrong is extremely large. The amount of ways it can go right is very small. I guess, this thing I keep reminding myself of, where an explosion is a useful resource, Yeah, I just didn't make the connection that an explosion is happening and I'm getting back what I spent. Sure, I blame myself for that, but even the process of getting to that part was way too much for me. So this was a 4 plus 1.5. That was my experience with it. 2 hours 26 is I think what that says. That's my total time spent on this. Alright, well. It's done, I guess. Yeah, see, the problem is I just don't really have any payoff at the end. It's just like, oh, okay, here's where your waste is. Cool, the puzzle's done. Good job spending 2.5 hours seeing that. And like the like just super slow way to figure out what it was that I was missing that took forever. I'm unsatisfied. Alright, 9-Fingered Guardian, I hope you go better for me. I'll see you next time to try that.